Hello everyone, welcome back. This video is going to be a tour of the engine room. Alright, starting off, here's the door down into the engine room. Down here at the bottom of the stairs we have Charlie, my watch partner, and then Bob the Minion. Down here is a view of the main engine. Alright, we're going to start with the lap of the upper engine room. Right here on the left we have a few paint lockers. In this corner back here, we have our air compressors and air receivers. Another benefit of this ship is we have an engine room washer and dryer, so we can do laundry during the workday. Continuing on, we have a couple more air compressors to the left. Minion's actually a painted air receiver. Through this door we have the electrician shop. Back through this hatch we're getting down to our storeroom. So we have two storerooms on either side, and then here in the middle is our steering gear unit. Across from it here we have our water tank and water pumps. Through this door is the port storeroom where we keep a lot of main engine and generator engine parts. The staircase to the right that leads up on deck. I took that video at night so you can see that it's night outside through that door. Under here is our engine room hatch where we can lower stores down into the engine room by taking that cover off. That's the big loop of the upper engine room. We're back over on the starboard side by the electrician shop. In between we have some reefer units and AC units. And then right here we've got some thermal oil pumps and thermal oil heat exchangers. Headed down now to the middle engine room. I'm going to go through this door into the generator room where we have our 3 generators. We'll either have 1 or 2 generators online at a time. One if it's a normal day at sea, and then we'll have a second on if we're in port and running cargo pumps. Another view of the main engine. And if you look through these windows to the left, you'll see the engine control room, which we'll get to. Going through this door on the right, this is now the purifier room. In green on the left, those are our fuel pumps. In yellow on the right, those are the transfer pumps. And then straight ahead, these blue objects, these are our fuel oil and lube oil purifiers. On the other side of the main engine now, these 2 doors, the left door, this is our locker room and bathroom. As you can see, I've got my locker here. And then on the right is the machine shop. We've got a workbench there on the left, a couple of welding machines, lathe there on the right. Straight ahead is where we keep a lot of our tools. And through this door we're getting into the engine control room. In here, as you can see, we keep a lot of our hard copy manuals. We have a little kitchenette with the fridge and a coffee maker. Some more manuals in that cabinet back there. In here, this is where we'll have our daily meetings. We have a couple of desks with computers set up. Big whiteboard for keeping track of what's going on. Here on the other side is the control panel. And along this wall is the switchboard where we control the generator engines. Headed down now to the lower engine room. That's actually a deck plate that's being repainted right there. Right here you can see that's the back end of the main engine. Engine goes into the reduction gear, which turns the propeller shaft here. And now we'll do a loop of the lower engine room. So on the left we have some lube oil pumps, lube oil cooler. This is our sewage holding tank. Front end of the main engine. It's the ballast water treatment system and ballast water pumps. In blue we have some more heat exchangers, seawater pumps, a few auxiliary pumps, and then our jacket water pumps. There's a quick loop of the lower engine room. We're back at the aft end of the engine. Jumping back to the upper engine room now, this is the staircase I mentioned leads up on deck. It's the end of my midnight to 8 a.m. watch, and this is a view of the sunrise. And that's it. Thank you all for watching.